So Photoshop has been fairly notorious for being a terrible text editor. However, there are some things you can do in Photoshop, and sometimes you gotta work with text. I'm gonna show you in this tutorial how to justify and align text in Adobe Photoshop. Let's open it up and get started. So here we are, we have a new document. To add text to our document, we of course use the Type tool. The shortcut key for that is T. And we can click out here, it's going to create a new type layer and we can start typing whatever we want. But you'll notice that it just keeps going and going and going in the same line all the way across. We can hit return or enter and start making lines like that and kind of, I guess, aligning our text to the left a little bit and creating paragraph spacing as we see that we need. But, you know, yes, then you can click the alignment tools, you can select all and make it all centered or to the right, but this is not how you would properly align or justify text. You see, there's two different types of ways to add text to your document. So we had the Type tool, we just clicked out there. To create a text box, which will allow us to justify text, we want to click and drag and create this sort of dotted outline box that we can then insert our text into. Notice how it already put in some lorem ipsum text. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And we've already got it aligned to the left. So with this text box and the Type tool selected, we can click and drag on the corners to adjust the sizing. And then we can also adjust in our character or paragraph panels how large or small our text is, the line spacing, everything like that, tracking, anything. With that being said, in the paragraph panel, you might notice now that these alignment options are no longer grayed out. So we can justify our text left, which basically means it's going to take the text and increase the spacing out to the edge of the text box. And then once it hits that, it's going to drop it down a line. And so then we can edit this text with it being justified to that shape. We can also have the center justified to the right, which basically mainly affects the last line of text, whether it's left, centered, or right. And then the justify all is going to justify also the last line of text. So you get this like really perfect square of your text. And then once you have that sort of justified, what I would recommend is going in there and tweaking some of the spacing and different options to really get your text looking nice, whether that's increasing the size of the text box or increasing the size of your text or decreasing it, and working with the spacing between the letters. Now, another set of options here, if we go up to our little drop down and we click on justification, we're gonna pop open a justification dialog box. I almost never use this. I have used it in the past, maybe not in Photoshop, maybe in InDesign, but there are options here that you can basically assign rules to the justification of your text. You've got word spacing, letter spacing, glyph scaling, and auto leading. So those are some more options that you can utilize within the justification of your text. I'm going to cancel out of that. What I would recommend is adjusting the tracking. So this would be basically kind of your letter spacing. You can also click on a space or in between two letters to adjust whatever this is called. This is probably the kerning between two characters. And then leading is up here. So it's set to auto, but I could go ahead and adjust that myself. I do need to have like all my text selected in one way or another, and that's going to adjust the line spacing essentially. So those are the different ways that I would work with my text box to get it aligned a little bit better if you've got that justified. I think that's pretty much it for aligning and justifying your text. Now, one last thing, if you already have a text box that is, or a text in your document that is not a text box, you can select that layer. So I'm gonna minimize this panel, select my text layer, go up to Type and go down to convert to point text, or in the case of what I was talking about, yours is probably gonna say convert to paragraph text. So a text box is considered paragraph text, and just text in your document that has no text box or boundaries is considered point text. So you can convert to paragraph text, but remember, it's going to keep all of your returns. So if you've already made it look like a paragraph because if you hit enter or return and you've spaced that out, that's still going to be in your paragraph text. So you're going to want to get rid of those and then just use the boundaries of the text box to work with your text. All right, guys, way more than just justifying text. I could have showed you that in 20 seconds, but this took 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you have any question about working with text in Adobe Photoshop, please let me know. It's not the best place. You know, I would say out of the 3 major programs, Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, Photoshop and Illustrator are kind of neck and neck. I'd probably rather work with text in Illustrator. Probably Photoshop's the bottom for me. InDesign is above and beyond. It's made for working with text. So whenever you can, use InDesign. Create assets in Photoshop, backgrounds, all your layers, your edited photos. Create assets in Illustrator. Try to finalize in InDesign. There are obviously times that you don't, but that's my recommendation. That's generally my workflow. All right, guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket, and I'll see you all in the next one. My Pixel and Bracket thing fell down. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I had a Pixel and Bracket thing. I don't know what you even call it. It's like a board with letters, and it fell down, and it broke. But we glued it back together. E. See, that's A for bracket. E. Okay. I've got to reorganize those letters, but we got it back. All right, we're good. We're good to go. I'll see you guys next time.